quick, graduates and puppy raisers of graduating dogs, just a reminder. Thanks. Okay, so Ashley's gonna get up here, she's gonna talk for a little bit, and then she's going to introduce you guys. So I handed out the paper of the order in which puppy raisers and graduates, you guys are coming to meet up on stage. So puppy raisers will be coming from here, graduates over here. The first graduate that I'm gonna introduce is Joey and Mochi, okay? Try to remember who comes before you. I handed out those papers, let me know if you need a paper and I can remind you guys. When the person before you is being reunited on stage, I want both graduate and next puppy raiser getting lined up to come up, okay? So there's not a lot of silent time in between dogs coming off and dogs coming on. Does that make sense? Okay. Give each other space. If you guys need to use the ramp, absolutely use it. You also have the opportunity to just use these stairs, okay? Whatever's gonna be easiest for you. So first we have Joey and Mochi, Ariana and Auburn, Louise and Cabo, Charlie and Paisano, Neil with Jacoby, Juliana with Julia, Gavin and Taj, Tenzin and Tink, Lily and Wonder, Shad and Koa, and lastly Lola with Bentley. Sound good? All right, we'll get started very shortly.
What happened to Cheryl? I like to grab the chair. Oh my God.
Their journey as teens was just the beginning of what a sense of It all started with a groundbreaking mission. Canine Companions made his
Looks like the statue.
knew I needed a degree in audiovisual. Back in there. Anyway, my name is Natalie Noose. I'm the Executive Director here for the Southwest region, and welcome to one of the best days in Canine Companions. In the room today and a part of the Canine Companions family are not only the graduates we're going to be celebrating today, but the puppy raisers, a big, huge handful of other volunteers, and especially donors who have helped support our mission to make it possible for these graduates to have a dog free of charge. So thank you, each and every one of you, donors, volunteers, and of course I left out the staff who helped make our program happen. So we are super thrilled that you're here. And if you haven't caught wind already, we are in our 50th year. We're celebrating 50 years. So all of you are a part of our history today, and we have exciting things to celebrate. I want to give a special welcome to those who are joining us online and following along on the live stream. We are a 7-state region, for those of you who aren't familiar, and we have representation across those states in different capacities, and a lot of them are here today, and you're going to hear from some of them. We also have prison programs that we utilize throughout our region. And I learned recently from meeting some of my new friends at the Brig at Miramar that they're watching online. So a special thank you to them and all the prison programs who help contribute to our work. Well, as we celebrate 50 years, there's a lot to talk about. As you know, Canine Companions was founded in 1975. We founded the concept of the modern service dog. And as we celebrate empowering people with disabilities to live in greater independence, it's a pleasure to celebrate along with you today. We have accomplished a lot, and each of you play a role in that over the last 50 years. And we encourage you to celebrate our 50th throughout the year. You might have seen we're doing lots of different initiatives like Canines and Coffee. We're having galas in different regions all across the country. We'll have other events local here, even to Oceanside and down in San Diego. So get involved in different places that you can. Here's some things that I wanted to share with you about how significant this milestone is. This marks the end of a long wait for many of our clients and the beginning of a path to enhance independence. Today is a pivotal moment for them in their lives, and we get to be a part of it. And today, across the entire country, we celebrate 68 new teams as they graduate with their service and facility lives. And 12 of them are here with us in the Southwest. And we want to honor our puppy raisers, who are probably the most dedicated people I know so far in this organization. It amazes me what you guys do. And we're welcoming 260 puppies back to our training centers across the country to begin their professional training. And that brings us to a to honor the beginning of Canine Companions. Enjoy this 50th anniversary celebration, which is one of many, and I'll take a little peek at who you recognize from our region in the video. Thanks, guys.
It all started with a groundbreaking mission. Canine Companions made history in 1975 by creating the concept of the modern service dog. Carrie Nouse became the first person with a disability to graduate, the service dog Abdul. It all started with a groundbreaking mission. Canine Companions made history in 1975 by creating the concept of the modern service dog. Carrie Nouse became the first person with a disability to graduate, the service dog Abdul. Their journey as a team was just the beginning of what has since evolved into a global industry. 50 years later, and the mission of Canine Companions remains the same: to empower people with disabilities to live with greater independence.
When I started with my first dog in the program, the organization was very small, and it has just exploded with the number of people that they've been able to provide these exceptional dogs to.
More than 8,200 people to be exact. Canine Companions is now a national organization, but that wasn't always the case. It all started in a tiny facility in Santa Rosa, California.
It was the old custom glass building on Sebastopol Road where they sort of really started. Every time it rained, the fire department would come in and say, you gotta get out. The roof may cave in because it was a flat roof. Well, we got Jean Schultz on board. That was the start of really CCI when she came on board because she donated 11 acres here, which is where we are now.
The barns, the pig barns, the farmhouses, one-room offices, all of those were really exciting times.
In 1988, the Labrador Golden Retriever Cross became the primary breed of Canine Companions. Before that,
we had every type of dog. We had smooth collies, we had poodles, corgis, Welsh corgis, and we even had a cardigan Welsh corgi.
As the organization continued to grow, so did the ability to make more types of placements. Canine Companions expanded the program in 1978 to place service dogs with people who were deaf or hard of hearing. In 2007, the Veterans Initiative was born, providing life-changing service dogs to injured U.S. war veterans.
Over the years, I've seen Canine Companions grow in many different avenues, from the initiation of our Veterans Dog program to the study that we did with the VA, being involved with that. Seeing the hearing dog and starting a hearing dog in the Southeast region was another milestone as well, and opening up that program to the East Coast.
Of course, a growing program meant a growing need for support. That's where the community came in. Jan Ellis has been volunteering with Canine Companions for over 30 years. She still remembers her first campus tour.
They had all the young dogs in training down below, and they were up on a balcony, and they just showered yellow tennis balls down on them, and they just sat there. They didn't move at all. The balls were bouncing all around them. They were trained not to react. I was just amazed, and I said, where do I go to volunteer?
It's taken a team to make 50 years of independence possible. As we look toward the future of Canine Companions, who knows where we'll be in the next 50 years?
In the next 50 years, I hope that Canine Companions opens a campus on Mars.
These 50 years have been remarkable. We are full steam ahead. We're only going to grow from there. We have donors, we have volunteers, we have graduates and puppy raisers that support this mission to their core, and we're only going to grow and get better, and I can't wait for
Please welcome.
Good afternoon. My name is Leslie Hennessy, and I'm so proud to be here today to present a very prestigious award. Let me tell you a little bit about that award. Nearly 25 years ago, the National Board established the Canine Companions Jack Warnock Award, named after a longtime volunteer and client, Jack Warnock. This prestigious award acknowledges outstanding volunteerism on a national level, with one volunteer winning annually from each of the 6 regions. This year, the National Board of Canine Companions has chosen Southwest Region volunteer Karen Sealander from Flagstaff, Arizona. I hope Karen can join me on. Okay, come on up. While you're coming up, I'll just give a little bit more about Karen. Karen exemplifies the spirit of dedication, advocacy, and grassroots outreach fundamental to expanding the mission of Canine Companions. Karen integrates her work raising service dogs with her role as a professor at Northern Arizona University, where she shares the transformative power of service dogs with colleagues, students, and the broader community there. With an unwavering dedication and passion and making long trips to participate and assist with events, Karen is an invaluable ambassador for Canine Companions. Congratulations and thank you, Karen.
As you can tell, volunteers are a huge part and the heart of our organization, so I get the privilege of presenting the Southeast Region Spirit Award. The Canine Companions Southeast Region Spirit Award honors an outstanding volunteer whose contributions epitomize the spirit of volunteerism and our core values. Thank you to all our volunteers. We received many nominations, and I'm going to read about this nominee after I announce her, because I'm pleased to announce that the recipient of our 2024 Spirit Award is Betsy Knight of the New Mexico Enchanted Chapter. Come on up, Betsy. Betsy is always willing to lend a hand and collaborate with others, whether it's working with fellow volunteers or coordinating with staff. Betsy listens attentively to the needs of the team and actively participates in discussions, ensuring everyone feels heard and valued. Betsy's willingness to step in and support others when needed fosters a strong sense of unity within the Canine Companions community. Betsy's known for her empathetic nature and genuine care for others, and demonstrates this compassion in the interactions with both individuals she serves and her fellow volunteers. Betsy consistently puts the needs of others first, whether it's providing assistance to those in need or contributing to the organization's goals. Betsy operates with a strong moral compass, consistently making decisions that align with the core values of Canine Companions. Congratulations.
Please welcome Puppy Program Manager, Stephanie Yoga.
That was so cool, Kyle. Never been announced from them. Wow. Hi guys, my name's Stephanie Yoga, and I am so excited to be able to be the Puppy Program Manager for the Southwest region. So as the Puppy Program Manager, I have the best job. I may be a little biased, but I have the privilege of working with our amazing volunteer puppy raisers every single day. Our puppy raisers are some of the most selfless and kind-hearted people you will ever meet. Obviously, the two that you just saw receive an award, I feel like every single raiser deserves some amazing award because of everything that they do. Today, we are celebrating the accomplishments of the volunteer puppy raisers who have prepared these 43 exceptional dogs for professional training. Over the past year and a half, they've poured their time, money, and love, all of their love, into these adorable little puppies. Our amazing puppy raisers take on the important task of toilet training, socializing, building a strong foundation, and most importantly, loving every single one of these amazing pups. They do this all in the hopes of providing greater independence to someone they have never met. It's true what they say, the days are long, but the years are short. In what seems like the blink of an eye, those once small balls of fur with really sharp teeth have turned into well-mannered dogs ready for their next adventure. I won't deny that matriculation day is a very bittersweet day for our puppy raisers as they prepare to say goodbye to these dogs, but I hope that each one of you knows how grateful we are for you. Thank you for all the tears, smiles, and every single moment in between. You make our mission possible. So today we celebrate our amazing puppy raisers for giving these dogs a wonderful start and being willing to say goodbye so that someone else can say hello. So please enjoy the slideshow of the matriculating class of May 2025. raising these exceptional dogs. So now I would like to take a moment to thank our amazing volunteers and staff that make our breeding program possible. Our breeding program is based out of Santa Rosa, California, which is where our Canine Companions headquarters is. And every quarter we select new breeder dogs from the recently matriculated puppies. And today we would like to recognize the amazing volunteers that make that possible. So please join me in honoring and congratulating our newest breeder dogs, the volunteers that raised them, and their new breeder caretakers. Now, I would like to ask all the puppy raisers of the matriculating dogs to line up to my left, please. And presenting our matriculation tassels today are Neil Burton and Ken Slaughter from the Carl Judd Foundation, a generous donor to our mission. So Neil and Ken, please join me on stage. This is Dominguez, raised by Michelle and Victor Velasquez of Scottsdale, Arizona. This is the fourth puppy they have raised. This is Bud the third, raised by Randy Tipton of Phoenix, Arizona. This is the second puppy she has raised. This is Terry the sixth, raised by Deborah Houston of Phoenix, Arizona, and the Arizona Prison Camp of Tucson, Arizona. This is the seventh puppy for Deborah and the third for the prison. Presenting Terry is Pat Lawson. This is Albert Roberta II, raised by Carrie Moore from Draper, Utah. This is the 4th puppy she has raised. This is Bun, raised by Patty and Shane Rose of Layton, Utah. This is the 8th puppy they have raised. This is Vengela, raised by Alex Moroz and the Arizona Prison Camp of Tucson, Arizona. This is the 4th puppy for the prison camp and the 1st for Alex. This is Jack the 7th, raised by the NAVCON Brig Miramar and Gail and Bob Rosemeyer. This is the 92nd puppy for the Brig and the 3rd puppy for Gail and Bob. This is Madera the 2nd, raised by Chris and Jennifer Halstead of Pasadena, California. This is the 17th puppy they have raised. This is Mowgli the 3rd, raised by Barbara Hutchins and Mark and Ashley Edstrom of Grand Junction, Colorado. This is the 12th puppy raised by Barbara and the 2nd for the Edstroms. This is LaRue the 3rd, raised by Cherie Montague and Craig Stoller of Laguna Niguel, California. This is the 1st puppy they have raised. This is Gwen the 7th, raised by Sharon Harrington of Los Ranchos, New Mexico, and Kay and Trina Osborne of Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is the 2nd puppy for Sharon and the 7th by Kay and Trina. This is Abel, raised by Michelle Geis of Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is the 1st puppy they have raised. Ketchup, raised by Lydia Nanez and Lori Kirkland Beach of Las Cruces, New Mexico. This is the 2nd puppy they have raised. This is Fernando the 4th, raised by Betsy Knight and Naomi Finley of Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is the 6th puppy they have raised. Fernando is being presented by New Mexico Puppy Sitter Coordinator, Teresa Mills. This is Lindy, raised by Joni and Denny McSweeney of Corrales, New Mexico, and Karen and Michael Maloney of Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is the 9th puppy for the McSweeneys and the 14th for the Maloneys. This is Shirley the 6th, raised by Geraldine Tompkins of Menifee, California. This is the 1st puppy she has raised. Raised by Kelly Kiesling of Arvada, Colorado. This is the 7th puppy she has raised. This is Vinny the 2nd, raised by Krista Tidd of Tehachapi, California. This is the 5th puppy she has raised. This is Whitey, raised by David Bates of Colorado Springs, Colorado. This is the 1st puppy he has raised. The 8th is in the kennels. She went into heat, so we have little stuffed Windsors for you. Windsor was raised by Crowley County Correctional Facility of Olney Springs, Colorado, and from the Colorado State University Collar Scholars, Callie Kirkpatrick and Alessandra Osimer of Fort Collins, Colorado. This is the 28th puppy by the prison, and the 3rd puppy for Callie, and the 1st for Alessandra. This is Miracle the 5th, raised by Jenny and Bob Exley of Centennial, Colorado, and Brooke Exley of Littleton, Colorado. This is the 17th puppy they have raised. This is Darby the 8th, raised by Robin Dushkin of San Marcos, California, and Patty Webster of Del Mar, California. This is the 3rd puppy they have raised. By Claire and Charles Roper of Marina Del Rey, California. This is the 3rd puppy they've raised. This is Mac the 4th, raised by Marilyn Fullen of San Diego, California, California. This is the 4th puppy she has raised. This is Fawn, the 8th, raised by Kathleen and Keel Ross of Morrison, Colorado. This is the 1st puppy they have raised. This is Hildegard II, raised by Deborah Wickham of El Cajon, California, and Connie and Charles Brady of La Mesa, California. This is the 7th puppy raised by Deborah and the 11th for the Bradys. This is Rami, raised by Laura Stenmark of Longmont, Colorado. This is the 6th puppy she has raised. Is Jazz, the 8th, raised by Heidi Brandel of Newport Beach, California. This is the 5th puppy she has raised. This is Ames, the 3rd, raised by Terry Buckley of Oceanside and Kristen Rogers of Carlsbad, California. This is the 5th puppy they have raised. This is Hap, raised by Gail Simpson of Winchester, California, and Beverly Smith of Indio, California. This is the 13th puppy for Gail and the 1st for Beverly. This is Niles, the 8th, raised by Jan Ford of Santee, California. This is the 15th puppy she has raised. This is Barrett, the 3rd, raised by Scott Bordelais of Orange, California. This is the 9th puppy he has raised. This is Roma, the 7th, raised by Mary and Ray Siegel and Kristen Anderson of Irvine, California. This is the 10th puppy for the Siegels and the 4th for Kristen. This is Audi, raised by Chris and Chuck Hosmer and Terry and Jim Butcher of Laguna Niguel and Denise Quinn of Irvine, California. This is the 4th puppy for the Hosmers, the 10th puppy for the Butchers, and the 13th for Denise. This is Joy the 9th, raised by Elaine Brereton of Corona and Doreen Mayo of Huntington Beach, California. This is the 5th puppy for Elaine and the 15th for Doreen. This is Christine the 4th, raised by Nancy and Mike Martin of San Diego, California. This is the 3rd puppy they have raised. This is Harold the 6th, raised by Rob and Deborah Nelson of Dana Point, California. This is the 1st puppy they have raised. Woo! One more round of applause for our matriculating class of 2025. And now it is my pleasure to introduce our fearless leader, our training manager, Chuck Dickinson.
Thank you, Stephanie. Fearless leader is all shaky. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Ashley, would you please join me on stage here? So, my name is Chuck Dickinson, and I have the pleasure of serving as the training manager for the Southwest region. There are moments in the life of a team when someone's growth, yep, can't take them off. Moments when someone's growth feels not just like a personal achievement, but a win for all of us. Moments when hard work, heart, and quiet leadership of one person lift the entire mission to a new level. Today is one of those moments. It is my absolute pleasure to announce the promotion of someone whose talent, heart, and intuition have set her apart from the very beginning. Ashley, Canine Companions' newest full instructor. Ashley has always felt ahead of her time. While many were still finding their footing, Ashley has been paving the way. At Carroll College, she didn't just study anthrozoology and disability studies. She led. She founded Collar Scholars, a puppy raising club that created hands-on learning opportunities for others and left a legacy that's still growing. Ashley wasn't just a student. She was a pioneer, showing even then her natural instinct for building community, growing skills, and inspiring others to rise. Here, she continued to shine. Ashley brings out the best in both people and dogs. See, she's potential where others might miss it. She personalizes her approach, recognizing that every dog and every person has a different path, and she walks that path with patience, grace, and care. During team training, Ashley doesn't just instruct, she connects. Her intuition is remarkable. She knows when a dog is ready for the next step, when a handler needs reassurance, and how to bridge those moments with trust, clarity, and calm. You can't teach that kind of awareness. It's something that comes from deep within, and Ashley has it in abundance. Beyond her training expertise, Ashley is a gifted photographer and thoughtful teammate. She has a memory for meaningful details that makes everyone around her feel seen and valued. Her work behind the scenes, whether it's creating our team training slideshows, graduation videos that you will see in a moment, or string photos, beautifully captures the heart of what we do and ensures that every milestone is honored. When I asked the team to describe her, the responses were unanimous: creative, steady, insightful, and deeply passionate. Our colleague put it perfectly. Ashley is one of the most compassionate, hardworking, and dedicated individuals I know. She offers personalized support to people and dogs alike, meeting them exactly where they are. Ashley, your journey here is a testament to what's possible when talent meets heart. You have not only met every challenge, you've raised the bar. You have built trust, sparked growth, and deepened the spirit of the mission in ways that will ripple far beyond what you can see. As you step into this new role, know that you carry with you the pride, trust, and gratitude of the entire team. We are better because of you. Congratulations, Ashley. Here's to an incredible impact you've already made and the even greater legacy you are just beginning to write. Thank you. To view the Meet the Graduate video, which was so wonderfully put together by our own Ashley.
When
Enjoy.
you get to the office, it will all down. Yeah, but one thing, like how hard you would take, so I can try it. Just circling, yeah, circling. Just give them a receipt. It wasn't the part,
The summer rain is past.
because it's all free.
It feels like a dream. I could run and look for shelter. The summer rain is passing me. And it feels like a dream. I could run and look for shelter. But you hold on to me. Under your skies. You know you stop the room. I'm caught in your eyes that I can see. Don't you know you stop the rain when the lightning strikes? And all that I can see is you. I'm standing where the lightning strikes. I know this doesn't happen twice. You must be my once in a lifetime, in a lifetime. You must be my once in a lifetime. There's so much that I have told you, but it's all in my head. Ask me anything you want to, 'cause the answer is yes. I'll spend my whole life just being caught up in your eyes. Oh. Don't you know you stop the room? Don't you know you stop the room? just wanna ask, can we make this moment last? So before the storm is past, I just wanna ask, can we make this moment last? Moment last. You stop the room, and all that I can see is you. I'm standing where the lightning strikes. I know this doesn't happen twice. You must be my once in a lifetime, in a lifetime. You must be my once in a lifetime. There's no words to say it, but I'll find them over time. There's no way to show it, but I'm gonna try for the rest of my life. 'Cause you are the best part of me. The side I hope everyone sees. The air that I breathe when it's in peace wasn't complete before you. 'Cause you are the best part of me. My daylight sky blue, my greener grass on the other side. It's just the simple truth. All that was wrong, you made it right. 'Cause you are the best part of me. The side I hope everyone sees. The air that I breathe when it's in peace wasn't complete before you. 'Cause you are the best part of me. The best part of me. Time can't fade it, a thief can't take it. All my love for you. You are, you are. You are, you are. 'Cause we look out and see the world. It takes everything we have to face it. Without a sound, we take a step. Inside our hearts are racing. If it takes forever, we'll get there together. I'm winding along this road, not knowing where it will.
Ariana. I work for the San Francisco Police Department, and this is Auburn, the first facility dog ever for the police department. Auburn will be helping victims and witnesses during interviews for traumatic events that they've been exposed to, and will also be assisting them in court during testimonies. So far I have noticed Auburn is very playful and likes to play fetch, and I can't wait to take her home so we can play fetch in the yard and I can see more of her goofy personality. I would like to thank Lieutenant Lisa Springer for starting the facility dog program for the SF Police Department, and also thank her for selecting me to be the first handler. And I would like to thank all the donors that donate to Canine Companion for giving people this experience and helping those in need.
Hi, I'm Adam.
I'm Lindsay.
I'm Lola.
Who's this?
This is Bentley.
I think Bentley is going to completely change Lola's life. He's going to be a constant companion for her when she has to go to doctor's appointments and hospital stays. It's going to be such a life-changing, awesome opportunity to have someone constantly with her that's not mom or dad.
It's basically going to be her amazing new best friend forever.
What do you think, Lola?
Yeah.
Hey Lola, what's your favorite thing about Bentley?
Running around the yard.
Yeah, running around the yard.
Yeah.
What do you love most about him?
I like to cuddle him.
His mild temperament is amazing.
He's a super sweet guy. He has two personalities, a very working personality where he always does what he's told, and then he's a super goofy guy when he's just playing, which is great for Lola because she's got a super funny personality and loves to play too.
We'd like to thank all the many volunteers that have brought us lunches every single day, which have been amazing. I'd like to thank the puppy raisers for giving us this amazing dog. He's been great.
The instructors here have been just wonderful.
Amazing instructors.
Just great. We've learned so much, so we really appreciate that.
Teaching dogs and people alike.
Hi, my name is Louise. I'm from Lake Havasu, Arizona, and this is my service dog, Cabo. Right now, Cabo will be super helpful by picking items off the floor for me or fetching items and helping me with those big doors with those push plates at the mall. But in the future, should my needs change, she'll be able to help me with other staff. I'll be able to train her to help me take off a jacket or take off my socks. So that makes me feel better prepared for the future, whatever may come. What I love about Cabo is how genuinely she is really liking to do things for me, how she's devoted to working and doing her tasks. And then she can also be the goofiest girl at times, but as soon as that vest and that collar comes in, she's all business. Yeah, there's so many people I'd like to thank for making this possible. All the donors, supporters, volunteers, the trainers and staff who take care of Cabo and are so very helpful and then come out and train us so we know how to handle these beautiful dogs. And the breeder caretaker who welcomed Cabo into the world and took care of her mom and litter mates. And most of all, her puppy raiser, which had her, I guess for the longest time, from 2 months to 1.5 years, and gave her all the basic skills and all the love she needed, and who is so nice as to now let Cabo become what she was born to be, a service dog.
I'm Neil in the back. I'm from Dana Point, California, and this is my service dog, Jacoby. Primarily, Jacoby will help me with my anxiety, either in stores or getting onto public transportation. He's primarily going to be a support dog for me. As far as picking up things or opening doors, that's wonderful if my hands are full. Right now, my favorite thing about them is regalness. That their ladies seems to be pretty proud of being their service dog. And he's a great companion. Currently, he's my best friend already. I'd like to thank everybody at Canine Companions, from the trainers to the volunteers to the staff to the donors. Everything is great.
My name is Dina, and this is Juliana, and her new service dog, Julia, which we think is super cool that they have similar names, and my husband, Tony. So Juliana is in a wheelchair, obviously. She used to be a cute little girl in a wheelchair, and we used to get serious because she's cute. Now she's an adult, 19, and obviously in a wheelchair. So with Julia, we feel like the stairs will be taken away from Juliana and be put on this amazing, well-trained service dog. And we just feel like Julia will give Juliana a lot more confidence in public.
What I really enjoy with Juliana is at bedtime. Juliana will be laying down on her back. We'll have Julia come up into her bed on command, obviously, and then lay next to her, lay over her, and it's really calming at night, especially after a busy day, and to wind down when she's tired. And it's a great calming effect. And to me, that's the favorite part, is watching her bond like that.
We like to thank the puppy raisers, specifically Julia's puppy raiser. Without the puppy raisers, without the donors, thank you for allowing us to have this amazing service dog free of charge. That's so amazing. And the trainers, the board members, without all of you, this would not be a team. We wouldn't have this amazing match, which we feel like already it's the best match. We're just so happy and so fulfilled already, so blessed. I just want to thank God for giving us, for allowing us to have this.
Hi, I'm Joel Dunst from Tucson, Arizona. This is my son Shadrach Dunst with our Shad's service dog, Koa. Koa is going to be beneficial to Shad's life in covers and touch and social interactions. As a father, I've already seen the benefits that Koa's already brought in the last few days that we've was literally assigned to Koa, just on Shad's interactions with the dog, interactions with other people, and it's only been this first week, so I'm quite excited to see what else comes. Hi, thank you. Shed likes to cuddle. That was one of the things that we'd asked about when doing our interview, was the compression and being able to snuggle and to really sit and allow the dog to be a part of Shad's kind of personal space. And this dog truly understands Shad's needs on that. And it's, again, it's only been the first week or two. May have a big thank you to everybody here at Canine Companions, all the trainers, all the people involved, from the front staff to the puppy raisers who raise these amazing dogs to be what they are, to the trainers that then took over and really focused in on those skills. I can't thank you enough. To the donors, to thank you. That's from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hi, I'm Joey. I'm a police officer for CSU Monterey Bay, and this is my new facility dog, Mochi. Mochi will provide emotional support for victims and witnesses during interview, and also on the witness stand during testimony. My favorite thing about Mochi is his personality. He's calm and kind, but he also has a playful side, and is a big goofball. Thank you to Chief Gordon, Commander Andrada, and everyone at UPD. Also, thank you to everyone at Canine Companions, from the donors, puppy raisers, and the amazing training staff. Thank you to my wife, Heather, for supporting the process. Love you.
I'm Charlie. I'm from California, and my service dog here is Paisano. Well, I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy, and I think that, that leads to, a lot of muscle strain, so I don't have a lot of energy. So just that little extra bit that you can do to help pick things up and just do things, like just doing it like a simple lap, because I, have some muscle spasms with my feet, and so that's just all those little things that really add up and are just, just make a lot better quality of life. Well, I just love that he's earnest, that he just does life to 100%, whether that's eating his food, or that's good training, playing, or just sleeping. I mean, I really just does give 100% with everything. He also does a really mean drum solo in his kennel, so that's great. So first and foremost, I'd like to thank Paula, who is a close family friend, who's a puppy raiser herself, raised many dogs. She just led us this opportunity. So special thanks to her and the donors, the volunteers, and especially lunch volunteers. It was really nice, and we weren't expecting that, so that was a really pleasant surprise. And just everybody, especially the instructors who've been working with us, Ridge or Sarah, Ashley, who you're behind the camera, and Annika, and just for all being accommodating and for all just helping us along this learning experience. And of course my mom, who's been here for the last week or so, helping me with all this, and it's been a valuable part of the team.
Hi, I'm Jessica, and this is
Tenzin.
And this is our dog,
Tink.
Yeah. Tink is gonna help Tenzin stay grounded and regulated all day and every day, and help him with social interactions, and we're especially excited about the visits and the covers, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we've got some sensory overload sometimes, or underload depending on the need, and she's going to be such a big help with that.
Well, my favorite thing to do with Tink is, of course, play fetch. I like experimenting with new toys and seeing how much she likes them. And the thing I'm most excited about with Tink, it's probably once we get her out of the crate, she is just like cuddle time. It's just cuddle time for her.
So we do. We have a lot of thanks, huh? We are so grateful to all of Canine Companions. We know how much time and effort and love they put into it. Without them, we wouldn't have this amazing dog in our life. And all the donors and everybody that's financially backing and makes this possible, and the trainers who've helped us become the people that Tink needs us to be, huh? Because we're just so grateful to have this absolutely incredible dog as part of our life to help our life work better.
Hi, I'm Lily. I'm from Colorado, and this is my new service dog, Wonder. I think Wonder will help me by pulling doors open, helping me drag like my laundry basket or my backpack, and also picking stuff off the floor. I like that she wags her tail every morning when we get her out of her kennel, and I also like that she gives me kisses and she likes to cuddle. I want to say thank you to kind of everyone in Canine Companions for approving me to get a service dog. I feel like she'll help me be more independent.
Katie Lake, Jamie Gifford, and AJ Jordan. For those of you who may not be familiar, team training is an intense 2-week course where the students are matched with their new service dogs. This process demands full commitment, requiring students to put their lives on hold in order to invest all of their time, energy, and effort into learning how to work effectively with their new canine partners. Over the past 2 weeks, these students have devoted countless hours to lectures, quizzes, and most importantly, hands-on practice, learning over 40 cues and developing creative ways to integrate these remarkable dogs into their lives. The teams you are about to meet have transformed into successful, effective working partnerships in just 2 short weeks. Watching these bonds begin to form in such a brief time has been amazing, and we can't wait to see the incredible things they'll accomplish in the years to come. On behalf of the Southwest instructional staff, thank you for your devotion and patience that you have all put forth in the past weeks. Now we'd like to introduce you to our new teams. The first graduate that I would like to introduce is Joseph from Marina, California. Joseph is being placed with, come on up. Woohoo! Joseph is being placed with facility dog Mochi the Third, a male yellow lab golden cross. Mochi was raised by Sharon Higgins of Phoenix, Arizona, and Jennifer Keller of Glendale, Arizona, and presenting him today is Jennifer. The next graduate I would like to introduce is Ariana from San Jose, California. Ariana is being placed with facility dog Auburn the Fourth, a black female lab golden cross. Auburn is being presented by her puppy raiser, Emily Arno of the Colorado State University Collar Scholars of Fort Collins, Colorado. The next graduate I would like to introduce is Louise from Lake Havasu, Arizona. Luis is being placed with service dog Cabo the Fourth, a black female lab golden cross. Cabo is being presented by her puppy raiser, Ann Sullivan of San Marcos, California. The next graduate I would like to introduce is Charlie from San Juan Capistrano, California. Charlie is being placed with service dog Paisano the First, a yellow male Labrador. Paisano was raised by Zachary and Riley Doe of Huntington Beach, California. He's being presented today by Zachary and Riley. The next graduate I would like to introduce is Neil from Dana Point, California. Neil is being placed with service dog Jacoby II, a black male lab golden cross. And Jacoby is being presented by his puppy raiser, Laurel Perdome of Colorado Springs, Colorado. The next graduate I would like to introduce is Juliana with facilitator Dina from Brea, California. Juliana is being placed with service dog Julia V, a black female lab golden cross. Julia is being presented today by our puppy raisers Debbie and Jeff Kermode of Tehachapi, California. The next graduate I would like to introduce is Gavin, with facilitators Kristen and Patrick from Carlsbad, California. Gavin is being placed with service dog Taj, a male yellow lab golden cross, and Taj is being presented by his puppy raiser Karen James of Napomo, California, and Rosie Lee of Anaheim, California. The next graduate I would like to introduce is Tenzin, with facilitator Jessica from San Luis Obispo, California. Tenzin is being placed with service dog Tink the First, a black female Labrador Retriever. Tink is being presented by our puppy raiser Alexandria Red, a University of California, Los Angeles Collar Scholars. The next graduate I would like to introduce is Lily, with facilitators Ruth and Sean from Evans, Colorado. Lily is being placed with service dog Wonder the Fourth, a yellow female lab golden cross. Wonder was raised by Mia Deck of Cal Lutheran University, Pat Deck, and Meredith Olson of Thousand Oaks, California. The next graduate I would like to introduce is Shad, with facilitator Joel from Tucson, Arizona. Shad is being placed with service dog Koa the Third, a yellow male lab golden cross, and he's being presented by his puppy raiser Emma Lowry of the University of Colorado Boulder Collar Scholars.
The last graduate I would like to introduce is Lola with facilitators Lindsay and Adam from Vista, California. Lola has been placed with service dog Bentley IV, a male black lab golden cross. Bentley was raised by Cindy Hogue of Manhattan Beach, California, and he's being presented today by Shelley and Sunday Dickinson. Lindsay, Adam, and Lola with Bentley have the honor of being our class speakers, so I'll turn the mic over to them to speak about their team training experience.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Powell. This is my husband, Adam Powell, our daughter, Lola, and her service dog, Bentley. I am so honored to share about what Bentley means to us. In 2008, Lola was born with a rare genetic disorder affecting almost every system in her body. She's had 6 major surgeries in 6 years. Her first one was open heart surgery at 5 weeks old, and her most recent was in 2023 that led to a diagnosis of an inoperable brain tumor. Following her second brain surgery, Lola experienced left-sided paralysis and needed to learn how to walk and talk again, all while beginning treatment for brain cancer. During her frequent and many times long hospital stays, Lola would patiently wait to see the hospital therapy dogs, even if it was just a glimpse of them walking down the hallway. And I would wait for the smile that would spread across her face when those dogs came into sight. Those wonderful dogs gave us both hope that we could keep fighting, and together we would wait for our next dog sighting. After every dog sighting, Lola's mood would shift. She would become more engaged and willing to participate in speech and ride a special tricycle down the hall in physical therapy just in hopes of seeing a dog. From that point on, I knew Lola needed a service dog. The mission of Canine Companions for Independence to serve adults, veterans, and children, making sure no one is left out that would benefit from their beautiful community, is why we are here today. The last 2 weeks of team training have been inspiring. To see a group of people from all walks of life with amazingly talented instructors to come together to cheer each other on, to support one another, and laugh together. All of us with one common goal: to become facilitators for the children we love dearly and to support the community of the youth that we serve. In our house, the word brave is synonymous with Lola, but no one likes to be brave alone. So for anyone who has ever had frequent lab draws, or has stayed one too many nights in a hospital, or waited to enter an operating room, you know it's always easier to do hard things with a loving companion. And now, because of Canine Companions, Lola will help Bentley to help her be brave. He will be there to make the hard things a little less hard, and to be her sweet and gentle and sometimes very heavy, skilled companion, calming her fears in a way that Mom and Dad are not able to, and that gift is unparalleled and irreplaceable to her and our family. What Canine Companions' amazing volunteers, generous volunteer puppy raisers, dedicated instructors do for the recipients that are receiving their service dogs today is truly outstanding, and I cannot do justice expressing the gratitude we feel. Lola will continue to need lifelong treatment for her brain tumor, but the privilege our family has been granted to watch Lola and Bentley grow together is not lost on us. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nick Kemp, and I am the current president of the Regional Southwest Region Board, and I've been given the honor of closing today's ceremonies. So first, I'd like to say thank you for everyone who makes today happen. And I know it's not just today, it's the last 2 weeks, months, but thank you to all the volunteers and staff for making this such an amazing day. And if you'll indulge me just for a minute, I want to say something to the puppy raisers. We get asked often, how can you give these dogs up? And I think today answers the question of how we give these dogs up. It's an amazing day. To the recipients, I had the honor of going to breakfast today with the puppy raisers and the recipients, and I listened to them thank us, thank volunteers, puppy raisers in the videos. But I have to say thank you, because listening to Lindsay, and I brag often in Colorado that I don't tear up when I turn a dog in, but Lindsay told me today that her goal was to get people to tear up, and you succeeded. So I would say to you, recipients, thank you for inspiring us to do what we do. If it weren't for you, it's such an inspiration to raise a puppy and watch these ceremonies. So I want to say thank you. And with that, thanks everyone for coming. Have a great day, and hopefully we'll see you outside on the lawn. Take care.